Well, hello everybody again. I'm Sean Cheek and welcome to Easy Piano Lessons. Good news, the website is live now and the address is webpianoteacher.com. That's webpianoteacher.com. And it's really great. There's no time limit. I can make the videos as long as I want. The video quality is just awesome compared to that of YouTube. And all the rest of the songs that you're wanting, part 2s and 3s and 4s that you've been emailing me for, all the completion of the songs on YouTube are on the website. And they're for free. You have to register, but it's free to watch them. And I also have on there a couple of my own albums. One of them I'm singing on, the other one is just a solo piano album with my own compositions and arrangements. And I also have on there my own lesson series where I teach you everything I know about chords, about playing by ear, songwriting, just everything that I've learned through the years. And I use the whiteboard and kind of teach it in my own way to help you understand the language of music. And I will be updating the site continually, be putting new videos on there all the time, popular songs as well as the video lesson series. Anyway, let's get started with our song today. Elton John had a lot of requests for this one. I just learned it, so let's see if I can do it. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Anyway, so that's where the singing starts up there on the top. Let's learn the intro to start with. We're in the key of E flat. So let's take our left hand and find an E flat octave. Here's middle C. Here's the E flat below that. Okay, put your thumb on that on your left hand. And then with my left hand pinky, I'm also going to play an E flat as well. And you can see I have vertical lines here on the left hand part, and that means you're just going to play the E flat again every time there's a vertical line. E flat there, E flat here, E flat again, all the way through, at least on this bottom part. Okay, now the right hand is a little more complicated. We have an E flat chord here. We have a G above middle C. So here's middle C. Here's the G we want. Here's B flat above that. Okay, and then we want an E flat above that, this black key. And then we want a G on the top. All 4 notes together. So that's quite a wide reach there. A G octave with 2 notes in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to play G up here, the top note we did of our chord, and then back to E flat. So these 4 notes right here are just one of the notes in the chord here. So we play the chord all together here, and then we play G, B flat, and then high G, and then E flat. And the rhythm is bum, 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 bum. So, okay, again. Now let's put the left hand in there. Play the left hand together right here at the beginning. See how I put the left hand E flat octave in between right here? So that's the first measure there. Alright, let's move on to the next measure. We have an A flat chord in the right hand, so we're going to move up a little bit to an A flat above middle C with a C above that, and then an E flat above that, and then an A flat on the top. So again, we have a big 4-note chord. If you can't reach those chords, just leave the thumb out and you'll be okay. Alright? And then again, these notes are just notes of the chord I just played. So E flat, C, A flat, back up to E flat. Okay, so just leave your hand in that position and you can play this whole box. See, same thing on this first measure. Okay, so the rhythm on that next box is the same thing. Bum, 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 bum. And we put the left hand with it together. And then right hand, bum, bum. The left hand in between right there. And then we finish with right hand, A flat, E flat. So that second box is, again, moving on, we have right hand on doing what I call a country third. So we have F on the top, still way up here, with a C below that, together. And then we're going to change that C to a D while continuing to hold that high F on the top. Okay? And then we go down to a B flat on the thumb, and then back up to that high F, and then down to D, and down to B flat. So the rhythm here is ba 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 bum ba bum. Let's put the left hand in there, play it together right here. And then it sounds kind of funny when I play it isolated, but if you play it all together, it'll sound just fine. And then right hand has that high F. Left hand comes in between with that E flat octave right there, and then right hand finishes. Bum, bum. So this whole box here is again. Alright, moving on. We're going to move the right hand down somewhat, and we're not going to play the chord block. We're just going to play it broken. So A flat above middle C right here, then an E flat below that, then a middle C below that, and then reach up for a high C, then back to the A flat, and then back to the middle C. So it really is a chord, but you're just playing it broken up. And the rhythm is ba 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 bum ba bum. Let's put the left hand with it together there. Or I'm sorry, E flat octave. And then left hand comes in between right there, and then right hand finishes with A flat C. Again. That whole first line goes second box, third, and the last box. Then we start with the singing. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Alright, each measure is pretty much a chord in the right hand, so we're going to have G above middle C, then E flat below that, then B flat below that. And we're just going to roll it down. Ba, 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 bum, bum. Okay, do it again. Da, 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 da. Left hand again plays an E flat here together. And then right hand plays that G. And then fit the left hand in between right there. And then finish the right hand. So that first box is. Okay, moving on, we have a G on the top, E flat below that, and a C below that. But on the remainder of it, we're going to do G, and then an F below it, and then an E flat. So that's not a chord, that's kind of a little scale pattern. Okay, let's change the left hand to an A flat octave. So let's move to the left down here, A flat on the thumb, A flat on the pinky. Okay, together. Put the left hand in between with the A flat, and then bum, bum. So that box again is. Okay, then we're going to have this right hand doing a country third again like we did in this box here. So F above middle C with a middle C together, and then we're going to change that C to a D. And then B flat below middle C right here. Back up to that F, down to D, down to B flat. Left hand's going to be on a B flat octave now. So B flat thumb, B flat pinky. Play it together here. And then right hand plays that F. Now fit the left hand in between, and then finish. Moving on, we have right hand on a G above middle C, then a D below that, then a B flat below that, and then back up to that G, then back down to the B flat, and then in with the F. Right there. Okay, left hand's on a G octave, so G on the thumb, G on the pinky, play it together. The left hand in between right there, another G octave, and then finish the right hand. Alright, so let's go through this top part again. First box, second box, third, and the last box. Okay, again. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Okay, so hope you enjoy that. Check out the website. I think you'll like it, webpianoteacher.com. Hope you enjoy.